if you've got no friends around you who have been your friend for longer than 6 years, does that mean you're a toxic person?
I don't know whether it's toxic, but there's something. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that it's the other people. It's you. It's you still. If you don't have any friends when you're becoming an adult to now, there is something wrong.
An 18-year-old version of me is completely to a 25, 26, 27-year-old version of me. It's feasible that I might not have friends from back then.
There were people that I knew that used to jump from batch to batch to batch to batch to batch.
That's toxic.
Chameleons.
I fully agree with that one. Friendship group hopping is weird anyway.
But that's what is inevitable if you've got no friends from 6 years ago. Quick one, yeah. If you had to get rid of money, food, music, or football. Money, food, music. Money, food.
You're doing a poor job of this. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, no, I am.
Money, food, music, football.
No. It was deeper than that. It was deeper than that.
Well, get it right, because it's got to go on TikTok.
Sorry. Yeah, no, real talk. Well, I get it. Welcome everyone to another episode to On The Rocks podcast with your boys Sam and Sam. We're back inside.
You don't know.
Had another week hiatus, but we're back full time now, man. If we ever mess up,
saying that.
No, we're back full time. We're back full time. And if
you can't commit to it.
I can commit because I'm back and I'm fresher than ever. My energy's high.
I thought you were gonna start a little freestyle
to the sky. It was, but it just didn't fly. So dry.
Stop.
Yeah, but now we're back in. Make sure you like, subscribe. We've got some targets to reach this year, and we need everyone's help. Yeah. First of all, I'd actually like to appreciate the people that tune in every single week, because
every week.
you are
that's
legends. Nah, that's real gang. That's and the few of you that comment and message on Insta and all of that stuff, we love you. If you guys watch it week in, week out, get in the comments, man.
Yeah,
we want to know how you feel. It takes like 30 seconds, even if it's saying Sav's an idiot or Sam said this wrong. Say it.
Yeah, both true and both happen a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Sam, what did you do at the beginning of this? I can't lie, it was quite shambolic.
Yeah, no, it was.
Have you got it now or what?
Okay, give me 2 secs. I've got it. Got it. All right, cool. So if you had to get rid of... Okay, I've lost it again. If you had to get rid of... women...
Any danger?
Sorry. Women, football... food or music, which one would you get rid of?
Football.
Yeah, you're not really a football guy.
But do you know why though? Because music is so key to my life, bro. And don't get me wrong, I love football, but I need women, right? And I need food.
Yeah, you like.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them are key, right? Football and music. Those are the two that I'd have to debate between. Which one would I get rid of? It's got to be football, bro.
I think I'm getting rid of music, you know. My main reasoning for getting rid of music is because the heart of actual music, and I don't want to get like too biblical, it is demonic. Music is like, it is, what did it say? Someone said in the Bible, like Satan's body was like an instrument or something like that. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get deeper than that. But seriously, even there was some clip on TikTok I saw recently, one of Buju's songs, man was just having a shrine behind him of like Satan and like demons, and it was like the calmest song ever, and it's just got them shrines behind, like the shrines behind him. Like, why are you doing that? Like, these are them small messages, you know, when your mood's just off, even though you feel like you've listened to upbeat music.
Do you see all, like, anyway? Look, this is the thing. When it comes to music, right? For me, it depends on what music you're listening to, right? As to whether it's demonic or not. And obviously, like, this is a deeper one where if you're faithful, as in that if you have faith or you're somebody that follows a religion, then you're gonna have a different outlook on this than a lot of people. Obviously, music's haram in Islam. You're not allowed to make music. You're not allowed to listen to it. You get what I'm saying? Cool. Certain religions, they're a bit more open with it. Cool. But listen, don't get me wrong, I do love football, but you can't watch football on a long car journey. You can't, like,
but football's so much, like, it's a big part of my life.
100%. What I'm saying is, I guarantee you, if they got rid of music, I think you would feel it more than football. And the reason I say that is because you work in football, you'd feel it, don't get me wrong, but you'd find other work. Without music, you will not find another replacement for music.
Yeah, even praise and worship, I need that.
Like, music is so key
I need that
to life.
I need that still.
How could I ever live without Potter, bro? It's impossible.
Chill out, man. See, Burna, someone that you can't live without in it. Like Burna.
For you.
No, but I was thinking the other day, yeah. Now I don't know if it was just me or if it's just me that thinks this, but I actually think Burna Boy is like top 5 artists of all time. Like of all time. And and I promise you, Sav, I'm not even joking.
No, he's
like,
great.
If we're talking about artists in terms of the music you make, how you can perform, the lives you touch, like the consistency.
Do you think Burna Boy is better than Chris Brown?
I think they're in the same bracket, in the same convo. I think Burna could even edge him for consistency. Honestly, I think Burna can edge him for consistency. Okay. Have you seen Burna Boy live?
Yeah, I've not gone and watched him.
You need to see Burna Boy
I've heard
live.
he's an amazing. I haven't seen either of them live. I probably won't see either of them live. I'm not really a concert guy, but big up both of them. I've heard they both do their thing. Solid, cool. But what you're saying is actually crazy.
It's not.
Like, if that's your preference, then that's fine. But for you to put him in over the likes of Prince, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Elvis, like
he's definitely above Elvis.
But what I'm saying is,
culture vulture.
But what I'm saying is, you're really stretching it, bro.
I'm not stretching it. Why are you trying to?
Greatest artist of all time.
I said top 5. He's top 5 greatest artist of all time.
I disagree.
He is, bro.
Do you think he's better than? Okay, we've had this conversation on this podcast before. You said that if you had to, I think it was Wiz over Burna, right?
Yeah. No, Burna over Wiz.
So you've changed.
It was always Burna over Wiz.
I thought you said, so who was it we had on here who said Wiz over? Anyway.
It might have been...
somebody said Wiz.
Me.
I thought it was you.
Nah, I've always been Burna over Wiz.
Swear down.
Yeah, always.
Okay, well then my point's out the window. Because
Yeah.
I was going to say, even within his own genre,
He's
a lot of people would debate whether he's the guy or not.
No, he's
No,
top.
he's debatable.
It is debatable, but he is top. And
To you, he's top.
And
To you, he's
I'm
top.
adding in the live element. I'm not hearing 1, 2, 3, let's go. That what Wiz is just, hello, I love you, London. No, we don't need that. Burna straight singing. Oh my days. I actually got a little bit emotional. Like, listen, like a man, he's actually performing every other day, yeah. Just go on his Instagram. Go on his Instagram and watch. Just go through his page for 30 seconds. Not 30 seconds, 10 minutes. Scroll down his page. All the performances that he does. How good he actually is. Like,
No. Nobody is ever going to dispute.
It's levels above.
No, Burna
Davido, Wiz, a lot of these artists won't put up their live performances because it's just them screaming. It's just them screaming.
Yeah, but you're talking about one element of being an artist. Live performance is important. Hold on. Live performance is important, but there's so much more that goes into being an artist than just live performances. And
I know
that.
I know that. But
so don't just base it on live performances,
that's a
though.
big side of it. That's a big
I
side of
don't
it.
think that Burna has a better album than the one that Wiz released with the Essence and all
African
that
Giant.
Great. Unbelievable.
It might be one of the best albums ever created, period. Outside of Afrobeats, bro. Period.
No, and I would prefer to, again, just making this clear, I prefer Burna Boy than Wizkid, right? I'm not a big Afrobeats guy. I'm not going to sit here and delve into the Afrobeats thing because that's your realm, your world, yeah? But consensus, I'm not saying everyone, but I'm saying most people I know who listen to Afrobeats say they prefer that album over African Giant. I don't know if it's recency bias. It might be recency bias, but that's the narrative that I hear.
I don't even want to get into that conversation. But if anyone wants to have that convo with me, shout me personally, because we can do that. I don't want to talk about too much. One thing I wanted to ask you, yeah, as we get older, yeah, have you started realizing like things start irritating you more than they used to?
100%. Like before, people like you, I could put up with them. No, not even on a like serious, like some certain things that you do. Oh my days.
Do you
like,
think that
much.
Do you think that you aren't one of the most jarring people in the world?
No, I'm just saying.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror and questioned how you are?
You asked me a question. I'm answering the question. Right?
But
you've asked me.
That's a personal attack. That's a personal attack.
I'm answering the question you've asked me. Do things annoy you more now than they did before. Yeah, somebody like you before, like a narcissistic sort of self-indulgent guy.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that, Sav, because you take more selfies and all of that stuff than most, man.
Are you chatting
bro,
shit?
You are the most.
You get onto me for not posting. You get onto me for not
it's
posting.
On your phone. If we check your phone now, I guarantee. Oh yeah, because you broke, so you don't need
check it.
But I guarantee you, there's thousands of pictures that you just haven't posted.
I've only got,
and that's even more narcissistic.
I've only got 60 gig on my phone. I don't have space for fucking selfies, bro.
You just scroll through your phone and you're just seeing selfies and that, bro. And even how you are when fam. Do you know you? Do you know
what
you?
Are you even saying?
Do you know you?
You're just saying things.
No,
now.
It's crazy.
You're just saying things now. I'm gonna flip it back on you. Do you feel like things annoy you more now than they did before?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
but I'm not gonna bring up you because I'm not childish.
What sort of thing?
I've changed in 2023.
What sort of thing annoys you?
There's two things
that didn't used to annoy you before.
Getting letters.
What, like just letters through the post?
Yeah, getting letters in the post annoys me. Like, especially when they're brown. When that letter is brown, you just have to think, okay, I'm about to lose a bill or so.
Yeah.
And that just, you have to go into opening the letter with that mindset. Because if it's not anything, then you're good.
But then it's a TV license. And then it's whatever.
It's never TV license come because we pay that, bro.
Yeah, I pay it. That's what I'm saying.
We pay that, exactly.
I've told them a couple
times.
Bare times. Come to my yard. Like, come check if you want to come check. I've told you.
I'll show you, fam.
You get what I'm saying? I've told them bare times. But anyway.
Another thing is being on the phone. Being on the phone.
You don't like being on the phone?
I don't like being on the phone for too long.
Why?
I like FaceTime more than calls.
I agree with that one, depending on who you are. Like, you can't FaceTime me if you're not my dog, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
You know, certain people who FaceTime you, it's like, you need to make an appointment. I don't know you like... Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know you like that. You need to make a FaceTime appointment. You can't just FaceTime me out the blue.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what man might be... Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, FaceTime, I hear that one, to be fair. And you know what? I was deep in it the other day. The phone call thing is interesting because back in the day, when you didn't have as much to do in your life, phone calls was calm. You just killed time with a phone call.
Phone calls was like that. It was amazing.
And you just used to, let me just call Donny. Like, I'm just going here. Whilst I've got a little spare time, boom, what you saying, my guy? Or a gal, whatever it might be. Bro, nowadays, please don't shout.
Yeah.
Please don't shout.
But that's probably how our parents feel about writing letters and that.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Because I remember, bro, you had to use the house phone. To make calls to your people and say, like, call it this time because no one's going to be on the house phone. And then, like, they had to because if they weren't, the conversation's 10 minutes. Like, bro, are good.
And you're of that era as well, right? Where you used to have to shout like a girl's house phone to get her to go on a date, innit?
No.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you used to shout. You told me this before. You used to shout at the house phone.
That's not true.
Please don't let her dad answer the phone. They're used from that era.
That's not true.
Like 33.
Error.
Like,
it's that error. But that's just not true, bro.
Cool.
Like, you're older than me.
No, maybe of mind. Yeah.
Not of mind. You know what we need to do, and you know what you need to do in 2023. You need to let go of certain things.
Like
certain jokes. You just reiterate constantly.
Like
that.
Like what?
Older this, older that. Let it go.
Nah, never.
Let it go. It's not funny
You
anymore.
will always be older than me.
Yeah, that's calm. But you will always look older than me.
That's
calm. That is great.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is great. I'm a year older than you.
You know what you look like, bro?
Be careful with your words. I'm not even going to threaten to walk out this time. I'll just bang you.
You know what? You look retro.
What,
that's the best way for me to describe
you. Know what it is? You know what it is?
Not even just right now, just talking about in life.
I don't look retro.
Fresh face, no hair, glasses. You just look retro, fam.
I think I look quite cool, man. I think I've got like a unique face. Like, people like yourself can't live without a beard. If you went beardless,
that's cat, bro.
All right,
I've got pictures of me without a beard,
and
you know what's funny?
Not good enough.
Every time, like previously, if I've ever spoken to a girl, they said, "Oh, what do you look like without a beard?" Though I flung them or whatever. I'll swear down.
But
it's always a good reaction.
You was huger then.
I wasn't. I'm 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, you was massive, mate.
I was in good shape.
I don't remember. I don't recall that.
You weren't. You didn't know me. You didn't know me.
I've got some.
I was very fat when we first met.
I've got some.
But how old was I then? When did you join the company? 17.
Yeah. No. 2018.
2018. Yeah. So I was like 20.
Yeah. You was
21, 22.
Yeah.
I was old then. 5 years before that, specimen.
Really?
Specimen.
What happened, man?
Got injured in it. Stopped kicking ball.
You love it again.
Went into a fat zone, like, you know. When you just go into a fat zone, like, that's the best way for me to describe it, bro.
Where's in a fat zone?
That's the best way for me
that
to describe
jokes,
it. Bro.
But no, let's go into something that I've seen recently.
You got a couple things to talk about today, still.
And I'm starting to feel a way about this, but I like that people are calling it out because it's happening too often. You know, this generation, everything's being recorded, right? Yeah. Every single thing is being recorded.
Hundo.
Like, and at the gym, there is a pandemic. Going on.
Girl, I'm trying to catch out the man them.
Of girls trying to record man, just looking at them, trying to help them or do something. So there's this woman. She was doing a set.
Seen it, man.
In the gym. And she was doing a set. Donnie glanced over a few times. She was changing her weight. Looked quite heavy. You know what I mean? And then she said, nah, like, don't help me out. I'm good. Yeah. Then she continued and said something like,
feral.
Yeah.
She repeated it bare times.
Yeah. She said something like, man like that something bad should happen to man like that. Yeah. And I was thinking, okay, cool. There's one side of it where you can understand women have gone through a lot, especially in the gym. Mm-hmm. You work out, you look good, man are going to look at you, right? Mm-hmm. But then there's also another side of it where, I'll be honest, I've been in the gym and I've seen a man doing something quite impressive. Mm-hmm. And I could watch his set.
Bro,
I'll be honest.
There's certain man whose core strength
is crazy.
Is ridiculous.
The first time I saw a man do 10 muscle ups, I watched his second set and I went to salute him after. I said, you're doing your thing, bro.
Bro, there's a man in my gym, I don't even know his name, big him up. One Turkish brother. The geezer's not even brolic, but his control over his own body is mad. There's certain man where you just see them doing that, like, I can't lie, you're a Marine.
Yeah.
Like, you're a Marine.
Yeah, you're special, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't I appreciate that? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're a guy.
But then if it's a woman and you see her squatting something crazy, or like you just think your physique is solid. Serious. Like, how long have you been gymming? Type flex, Is it wrong for you to look at that woman?
I think you have to understand the implications that come with it. And what I mean by that is you and I will never understand what it's like to feel vulnerable in regards to the opposite sex. Do you get what I'm saying? I've never walked past a woman and thought she could move to me. Do you get what I'm saying?
You've never felt that?
Never.
No, you have.
I've never felt like that before.
So you've never been in a mosh yet and someone's just not randomly like pitched your side or your bum or something? No one's ever done that?
What, a don?
No.
What are you talking about?
A woman. Genuinely.
Have you ever felt like a woman could move to you?
Yeah.
I've never felt that way before.
Really?
But maybe I just haven't encountered a woman that I could look at and thought, "Rah, she could."
Or maybe you haven't deeped it. You've never been in a. Okay, that's interesting.
Because I think I could. I
know a few man. Like, if I could get one of my dons on this, like, he genuinely feels like he went through something because, like, there was someone that was walking past him, pinched him a few times, and was like trying to get man's attention. He weren't interested, but it was a bit awkward. But like, it can happen.
Don't get me wrong. The difference between it is I've had gal grab my dick in a dance. Do you get what I'm saying? Without my
consent. Yeah.
I did not consent for you to grab my dick, but you've done it, right? That's sexual assault, bro. But did I feel like I didn't have the means to knock her out? Yes, I do. It's different.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying without like
I don't feel vulnerable because I know that if it comes down to it, not only can I defend myself, I'll probably kill whoever's trying to.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you ain't a man like that though. You ain't on.
But what the point I'm trying.
Yeah, you ain't got energy. Bro. No, but you're not that guy. Like, okay. So let's stop trying to saying that. That's fine. Stop trying to make it seem like you're fighting.
It's not about that. I'm just saying. You again, same thing. If it came down to it, I could kill you.
You literally couldn't if you tried.
Kill you, bro.
You couldn't, bro.
Cool.
Say that one more time and see what happens.
I could kill you.
Watch when the camera's set.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, a woman, we will never understand what it's like to feel like I am actually powerless if this person decides they're going to do something to me.
Yeah.
So, as much as I do think sometimes the girl and they stretch it, a man looks in your direction a few times, now he's made you feel uncomfortable. I do understand it to a degree because I've never felt that level of vulnerability, right? However, what I would say is there is an element of the girl that cried wolf, right? In quite a few instances in these gym scenarios. I've seen footage of man moving very seedy, doing way too much, right? That exists and that does happen.
Facts.
In multiple gyms. In the gym you go to, the gym you go to, that happens in that gym, right?
Man, that's strange.
Strange, bro. But then you have the
fake personal trainers.
Bro, why are you squatting behind
people? Yeah. I didn't ask you to do that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, unnecessary stuff that you're keeping up. The point I'm making though, if you're gonna say that somebody's done something, right, and you cry wolf, you're very it's unlikely you'll be believed. Do you get what I'm saying? Because what you've done is kind of made a situation that was nothing, and if you've made it into something, you're gonna get ridiculed for it. However, it might come from a place of PTSD. Maybe she's been in so many scenarios where that's happened to her before. This just happened not to be one of them. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe she has been a victim of situations prior to this where man are moving weird around her in the gym. Just because it's happened this time and people are saying it's not that,
doesn't mean it hasn't happened before.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But
so it's coming from a place of lived experience.
But I understand that. But the reason why I don't, because she's been getting a lot of heat.
A lot of heat.
Like
man,
people are on her. Yeah, girls are on her as well, because girls are tired of women doing that. There was literally this page, a woman that was advocating for a women's gym, and every post that she would have was of a guy either trying to help her or looking at her during a session, whether it would just be a glance but she'll be doing the count. So it became normal. So women like this, people are going to get onto you, especially when they find that, not saying that it's an excuse for her not wanting to feel that way in the gym, but when they find something or along the lines of her putting like raunchy content up saying, she wants people to feel that content, like half naked type flex, but then in that other post she's saying, I don't like it when people like sexualize me and stuff like that. It's like, do you know what I mean? Like, people will make that as a like, but you did this, so why is that a problem type of thing. I don't think you can do that, but then it just becomes the same thing as the Qatar. You said that you shouldn't go to Qatar, but you've been to Dubai. Like, do you know what I mean? That type of argument.
I hear what you're saying. I think it also it's a bit different when it comes to the gym, innit? Because when you put something up on your profile, it's your decision to do that. You don't go to a gym in order to get moved to. You go to a gym, or some girls do, but you don't go to a gym to do that. You go to a gym to lose weight, right? Or you go to a gym to get fit, or you go to the gym to put on weight. Whatever you're going to the gym to do is what you're going to do, right? But it has some element of fitness to it.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's gone there hoping, I'm going to assume anyway, I don't know, I can't be in her head, but she's not going there assuming or hoping that a man is going to do whatever in order to get her attention or do something seedy. Girls don't want you to do that. It's been made quite vocal by almost every woman. Like, they don't want seedy dons in their vicinity at the gym. Completely understandable. But where do you draw the line? And the reason I say that is because nowadays, when I walk into a gym,
I'm uncomfortable.
Bro, when I walk into a gym, bro, I'm just staring at the floor.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
I don't even want to catch eyes with no one, because you're going to say, this guy, you're looking at me for a bit too long.
Bro, you'd be like, how many, I remember I told you, I asked this woman, how many more sets do you have on this machine?
Yeah.
Been on it for a while, love.
Yeah.
Be honest, yeah? She was looking like I'd asked her like the dirtiest question.
Swear down.
I was like, bro, like, what's going on here?
I just want to use
the machine. Don't ever get it I even wanted to be sure, like, don't ever get it twisted. That this is, I just want to use the machine, and you've been on it for a while.
Time, bro.
Like, I don't, like, that's what I mean. Now it's getting a bit.
And I don't even want to rub gal out, but I would never move to you. Some of the things that I say, these guys, they just always preying me in the gym, and I don't like it. No one's looking at you, bro. No one's looking at you.
Get a grip, man. Get a grip.
And not even to rub them out, but no one's looking at you.
No one's looking at you, and it's fine. There are wrongs. It's a thin line to draw. I just think recording people without their consent in a public place like the gym is strange. Because there was even a Donny. You know, there's man that flex in the room, you do it like when in the gym where you put your phone up, you flex and that, and there's people walking past you. You don't do it to this extent. Some man do it in the change room, right? And there's some man getting changed behind them.
I don't go in male change rooms. I can't lie. The wife of that. That's mad.
You don't go into male change rooms?
No, that's mad.
So where do you go?
Let's go home and shower.
Yeah, you need to grow up.
Nah.
Your age, you are.
I don't like. You see when you just walk in there's an old man. His piece is out. It's barely there. It's long.
But
why am I in there?
Why are you looking?
It's in front of man. This is where we go wrong. Wait, this is where we go wrong, right? I hate when man then do this. How am I supposed to walk into a changing rooms where there's 70 man in there and 69 of them are naked?
No, but
I don't want to be in a room like that.
Nah,
Sorry, I just don't want to be there.
No. So you're telling me when you was playing football, secondary school, all of that stuff, you didn't get changed in the same room as man?
I ain't got a choice. But nowadays, gym, I'm going back to my yard.
It's the same thing, man.
Did I even go into the change rooms when we used to go gym together? No, I didn't.
Yeah, because you're not comfortable. Be comfortable, bro.
No, I just don't like looking at willies. I don't like doing that.
But don't look then.
Personally, don't like doing that.
Then don't look then.
But do you have a choice in some of them situations?
Yes.
No, you don't, bro.
Yes.
I can't lie. These man that were coming up to you and speaking to you, put some clothes on, bro. Put some clothes on.
Remember when we were in the gym that time and oh my days when I was getting changed and my mum was like, oh, you got a nice body.
Yeah, see.
I was like,
I remember looking at you like, yo,
that is mad. But fair enough. I like, fam, if you're comfortable, be comfortable, bro. If you think I got a nice body, thanks. I won't say it back. I ain't looking at you like that. But fair enough.
Why?
I'm not looking at him like that. I'm going into the change room to have a shower, get changed, to cut out. Yeah. But what I was saying is that some man will put their phone up against the thing while man are getting changed to that extent behind them. There was a video of a Donny saying like, hey bro, this is a private area. If I call the police, then you can be. He was like, call the police then, carried on flexing. It's like, bro, come on, man. A man is actually getting changed behind you. Yeah. Like, do this at home. Like, yeah, people know that you gym.
Because you're filming people without their consent. But do you know what it is? I feel like part of the whole community around gym, especially when it comes to, in fact, you know what, I'm going to put that to one side for a second. Do you think an all-female gym is a good idea?
To a certain extent.
Why?
So they can just feel comfortable, man. Because I can understand the feeling of going into a male-dominated gym, which majority of the time it is, especially when you're in the weight section and you wanting to use the weights and then having to ask people and stuff like that. If you just want that comfortability, have your own space. I think more gyms should think about that to a certain extent. Like have spaces for lower, like the mats area where they've got the lower weights. Most of the women that are in my gym anyway are always around there because it's the lower weights, that's what they're using. But some people that are actually trying to like either get into bodybuilding or just want to test their strength want to be in the weight section, and they should be able to without feeling like man are watching them their every move. But at the same time, like we've said, like man watch everyone in gym. Like when I'm in gym, like sometimes if I'm struggling with a set, I will look at someone doing a set and they're going in, I'm like, you know what, F this, man, I'm gonna do like, do you know what I mean? You need like that's what the gym's for, motivation, keep everyone going. Like, bro, I say cool to random people. I don't know anyone's name. I don't know anyone's name in that gym, but I know your life story. Like, I know your life, bro. And I feel like that's what it should be like. But if there's a majority of them that feel like they need that, then have it, man. Yeah, but don't use that route to get it. Saying, oh, men are this. And you're actually out in, man are in relationships, man have families, and they've gone to gym and they've glanced over at you and suddenly they're now trending on TikTok because you put a caption saying that this man can't stop staring at me, you've zoomed in on my face. That's defamation.
I hear it, especially if it's not that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but some man need to be defamed.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Some man are wrong.
That's why it's hard, because there's always going to be a little grey area where it's like, how do you decide who needs to get outed and who doesn't? Yeah. It's hard still.
I feel you.
It's hard still.
There was
You're that kind of creepy guy though.
I'm literally really I'm anything but that, mate. But there was the Maya Jama thing. I think it's cap anyway. No, in general. Did
you not see what she put? Accusations.
Yeah. I think it's cap.
I think it is.
But there is a story. There is a conversation around that. Like, if someone gets engaged, and for some reason it breaks off, should that person give the ring back?
I was having this conversation with my dog yesterday because of this Maya Jama situation. What I believe is that the woman is within her right to keep the ring if she wants it, but the man is within his right to ask for it back. It's at her discretion, bro. You gave her the ring, fam. Like, okay, put it like this. Everyone's got situations in the past where they've bought something for somebody. Let's say it's an ex, right? Now, you've bought that for them. That's a gift. Cost a lot of money. After the relationship's broken up, do you take that gift back? No. It's a gift. You gave it to that person.
Engagement's different though.
Right. So the point I'm trying to make is, Engagement's slightly different because there's a pretense involved. I'm giving you this because we're gonna get married, right? We don't get married. I want the ring back.
Give me that back.
You're within your right to ask for it. That's all you can do, though. All you can do is ask for it back. What are you gonna do if she says no? She can keep it if she wants.
Wait, so are you saying that there should be some sort of like contract involved with an engagement?
Not really, because you're not even married yet.
Yeah, but then that's an engagement ring. A lot of money. Bro.
A lot of money, bro.
And that reported, obviously, it most probably was cap because I don't know a man. Maybe he did, but 800 bags on an engagement ring is a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, but these Americans are really flamboyant. They do their thing.
Yeah,
you never know. But either way, like she's come out and basically said it's not true.
Yeah, but okay, but engagement rings are expensive. So if I wanted to say, you know what, this is a period where I know you, but like things could still go wrong. But it's almost like a prenup, though. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a prenup.
What is
the engagement ring? Putting a contract on the engagement ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, again, where do you draw the line? Because look, if I'd gone and spent 20, 30 racks on a ring, we get engaged and you do something that's a red card.
You better give me that.
Well, what I'm saying is I will ask for it back, but I've got to be prepared for her to say no.
If you say no, the next motion that you're at, you'll just see some hand just... I promise you, yeah.
So you would ask for it back. Let's say you got engaged and boom, you'd ask for the ring back.
Let's say there was the reason behind us not working out.
Yeah,
was a mutual disagreement, and we just knew that we couldn't get to the bottom of it.
Right.
Please, can I? You know, obviously it's not going to work out, love. Can I get the ring back? I wish you all the best in the future.
She says, nah, like you gave me the ring.
That's nice. Like obviously I gave you the ring because at the point that we were at, like I thought you was going to be my wife, but right now that's not the case, and I feel like if you ever loved me, if you ever loved me, you'll give me that back, because the reality is I still have love for you, but it's not going to work out. That's the angle I'll go at. I still have love for you, but unfortunately it's not going to work out. It costs a lot of money for me to do that. That's how much you meant to me at the time. I hope someone else can treat you in that way, but I got to move forward. And I feel like you don't understand that this was a lot of money. Please, because I don't want to buck you at a motive and dash water on your hand and slide that ring off.
Bro. Like, because there's actually nothing you can do, bro.
There's nothing you can do.
Like, if she says no, I'm going to keep the ring, I'm going to pawn it. What are you going to do?
No,
you just put 20 racks in your pocket.
There has to be something that you can do. There has to be something you can do.
Well, what can you do? Because it's not like...
I'll say you stole it. I'll tell the feds. You stole it.
But she didn't, though. You gave it to her willingly. And knowing you're going to film the whole process of the engagement. So...
I was forced.
Nah.
Coercion.
They ain't going to believe you.
A bribery.
You can say all those, but I just don't see it. Because the way I look at it is like this. Again, I know that it's not the same as giving somebody a gift, because it's got some implications behind it. But you gave it to her. Also, it's an engagement ring, right? They did get engaged to you. Do you get what I'm saying? So they haven't said, it's not like you said, oh, will you marry me? Yes, cool, now we're engaged. You've given her the engagement ring. So you did actually get engaged. Do you get what I'm saying? She fulfilled her part of the bargain up to that point. She just didn't go all the way with the... But if you get unengaged, you're not engaged no more because we've broken up, that engagement ring is mine now, in my opinion. I should get the ring back. But I can't expect it back.
That would hurt me. That would hurt me more than... That would elongate the pain.
Bro, I've been in scenarios that you know, with people, luckily nothing to that extent, but I can't, if I felt that way about them things, I can't even fathom what it would be like with a ring that I'd spent. What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah, fam.
No. You gotta make sure it's the right one still.
Have to.
You gotta make sure it's the right one
have
still.
Have to.
Because that's not a scenario that I want to be in, to be honest. But,
do you know what? It can even take us on to the next topic. Because we were talking about how obviously cool, if you've broken up with somebody, it means that you no longer see eye to eye in terms of the relationship. Cool. You sent me this thing the other day.
Yeah, I think this is very interesting.
Because it's kind of similar, right? Not similar, but anyway. you said if you've got no friends around you who have been your friend for longer than 6 years, does that mean you're a toxic person? Now, in my head, yeah, if you're no longer friends with somebody, maybe you grew apart, maybe you have a difference of opinion as you've begun to mature more. Like when you're a young man or a young woman, you have opinions that begin to like unravel in different directions from your friends because you're all getting to know yourselves, right? Maybe you just are no longer friends now. For an 18-year-old version of me is completely to a 25, 26, 27-year-old version of me. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's feasible that I might not have friends from back then. However, big up Dave Horner, right? There's certain friends that you have in your life that I think to myself sometimes, if I met that person now, would I be that person's friend? Am I only that person's friend because I've known them for X amount of years and we're just so used to each other that that's my guy or that's my girl or whoever it might be. That's just my person, bro. They're just my G because I've known them for long. Do you get what I'm saying? But do I actually, if I met them now, would I make friends with them?
That's interesting.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That is interesting.
It's a slightly different question, but to answer the question you put to me is if you don't have any friends from longer than 6 years ago, are you toxic? I don't think it automatically makes you toxic.
I think there's a certain, I think there's a level of, there's something. I don't know whether it's toxic, but there's something. I don't know. And actually, I'm not going to say that it's the other people. It's you. It's you still. You know why?
Why?
Because let's say our age now, yeah. If you take away 6 years or so from that, even if it's like 6, 7 years, that's like what, sixth form uni times, yeah. If you don't have any friends from when you were at uni, when you're becoming an adult to now, yeah, there is something wrong there.
I don't agree.
There is something wrong there.
I don't agree.
Not one friend.
Some people don't have friends in general.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about people that actively like have friends. And I remember uni times, yeah, there were people that I knew that used to jump from batch to batch to batch to batch to batch.
That's toxic.
Chameleons. They can change their skin.
Skin
every time that they're in a different group. And I used to think maybe they're just trying to find themselves, understand themselves. But when you're leaving, like you're jumping, but as you jump, you're leaving like a negative energy in that space. And then you go negative energy. And then you go something iffy about you.
No, that's I fully agree with that one. But friendship group hopping is weird anyway.
But that's what like almost is inevitable if you've got no friends from 6 years ago.
To some degree, I agree. Do you know what? I'm going to say something that might be a little bit controversial, right? But I know way fewer women who have long-term friends than guys. Most of my guys I know have friends from when they were still in school, right?
I don't know, you know.
That's just my anecdotal evidence.
I think it's different. I think girls have, if they've, well, from my examples, if they've grown up with you from like year 7, year 8, year 9, if they were really tight, they're still really tight now. And I say that because, and I think that they will always be so tight with those girls. If they're like, it's hard because it changes so much. But if they maintain like a certain level of like, is it morality? Is that the right word?
Morality, integrity.
That it's almost like a foundation that they had, yeah. As they get older, they will always remember those people that were there for them in that foundation. And I think that when they get to like secondary, or not secondary, like sixth form, uni, work, that's when they start like chopping and changing. But those core friends will always be there. I think with guys, they can gradually like get friends and just be building. It's not taken away. Like I've got some friends that I've had for like over 10, 15 years. We don't talk every day, but when we see each other, it's like we've seen each other every day. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think with girls it's just a bit different. But I don't know whether that's because they guard their energies a bit more.
I think
because their energy is different.
I don't know. I think it's case by case, isn't it? Like every time I see fractures in social circles, and this is again, I'm just talking strictly from anecdotal evidence. This is not like I've done a study.
Generic, yeah.
But like, it seems to me that female friendship groups fracture quite often.
Yeah.
Right? Then they'll rekindle it. But it's never the way it was before. They'll fracture again.
Yeah.
Then they'll rekindle it. Then it will fracture again. Then they'll rekindle it again. With guys, when it fractures, it's done. Do you get me? There's no, now we can be boys again. It's finished. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've seen certain man, like, they used to roll tight. Yeah, even one of my dogs back in the day, bro. I lived with the guy. When I say, if man saw me without Donny, where's Donny? If man saw Donny without me, where's Sav? Do you get what I'm saying? That's how he was. But then, boom, next thing you know, don't chat to him no more. It was over a serious situation, though. It can't ever be that again. Do you get what I'm saying? But if I was to see him now, I'd have no problem. Like, cool, you say my bro has things. Yeah, bless, calm, rare. But I would never be his dog again. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas certain gal, they will allow people back into their life who've done them seriously dirty, and vice versa.
But I think that's like, and I don't even want to say it like this, yeah. But it is like it's scientifically proven that women can be like their bodies, emotions. Yeah,
they're more emotionally charged.
Than man. But that's not every case, because there's some stone cold
stoic women.
Stone cold women
stoic.
They're worse than men them.
Yeah.
But I think like even like the instances where we're talking about like the holidays and stuff, I rarely ever see man go on holidays and come back and the man aren't chatting.
Bro, it just doesn't happen, man.
It does happen, but not as much.
Really though, it doesn't really happen.
But that's because like man are like, okay, if we want to go out and we don't end up going out, all right, cool, we go out tomorrow. If
men are quite simple creatures, bro.
Yeah.
Men are quite simple creatures, and I'm not just saying that because I am one. I'm saying it because
simple still.
What I'm saying is, girls will say, "Oh, men are just so simple." Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're very complex. Women are complex, bro, and that's a good thing, in my opinion. I like the fact that they're complex because it's opposites attract. If I think to some level, right, if I was to find a girl who was as uncomplicated as me, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Do you get what I'm saying? Love it.
Huh?
Or you'd love it.
I don't know. I'm so used to complications, bro. And not necessarily complications is the wrong word, but complexity. I'm used to complexity. So because if I find a girl who's so super not complex, was you a man? Yeah, I don't know.
No, I feel you. But no, back to your point though. I actually think maybe toxic is the wrong word. I think toxic is subjective, depends on each situation. But if I met someone today and they told me that all of their friends are people that they have met in the last 3 years, I will look at them like,
why? Why?
What happened to you in your former life? What happened? What happened? I want to know. I want to know what happened to you. Why did it stop? If you're 26 years old, why did it stop at 23? Why? What happened up until that point? And I would never be able to like fully give my all to that relationship because I'll always have that chip on my shoulder of not really knowing you, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I don't know. I get why you'd say that.
Because I feel like relationships makes you understand the type of person someone is. Like when I meet your friends, I can understand the type of person you are, like, and it almost gives me an idea as to why you can be so negative and your energy can just be so
That's fine. I'm just gonna tell them all that. That's fine.
I'm joking. I love the man still, but like, I can understand why you're the way you are. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I hear what you're saying, but then this is another thing. To go back to the point I was saying before, there's certain people, not like my close ones. There's certain people I've known for years, yeah. Like, and it's love. But if I met them today, and I didn't know anything about them from before, would I be cool with them? I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Certain man from the ends that it's just love every time I see them, innit?
Because you grew up with them.
Yeah. But that's the reason. don't really know them to be like, I don't know much about your morals or your integrity. I don't know if I could actually go to a function with you and feel like, yeah, I can be in a.
But that's what I mean. But that's what I mean about foundation. If you changed drastically as a person and forgot your roots, yeah, you wouldn't be able to be called that person.
I agree. There's also, to some extent, and this is unfortunate when this sort of thing happens, but you see it sometimes. Let's say, for example, tomorrow I was to blow in whatever it is that I'm doing, yeah? There will be man that wouldn't want to be around me no more. That's not on me. I've blown. You don't want to be around somebody who is a representation of what you haven't done. There's a lot of men like that as well who don't want to be happy for you when you succeed in something. Maybe your whole friendship group was like that. Maybe you had to cut off your whole friendship group. There's always context.
Yeah, but I would need to know the story, and I'll need to, if we're ever going to be tight like that, I'll need to do research still.
Because research, like, you can do CRBs. You don't have them connections.
No, I have connections in every corner of this England.
Of this England, yeah?
Of this England.
No, you don't.
I promise you, I
You haven't even been to every corner of this England.
If I wanted to find out about what you was doing in 2014, bro, I could find out, bro.
I could tell you, bro.
Yeah, no, but that's not the point.
Okay.
The point is I could find out.
No, you couldn't.
I promise you I could.
Cool.
Promise you I could. I got
feel
sources
like you could.
everywhere.
No, you
I
don't.
got sources everywhere, bro.
In Sidcup, you've got
I'm
sources.
plugged in. I ain't even from there no more.
Yeah,
How about that?
What do you
I
mean
ain't
from
even
there no more? See? You're the type of guy that switches up.
Nah, I'm still cool with my dons from Hurstmere, bro. My secondary school, bro. Then, man, like, that's the thing. Like, when I talk about foundation, like, there's certain things that I always carry with me that makes me deep. Like, keeps me grounded, and it keeps me sane in a sense, because you're like, in this world and in life, it can fully finish you and make you just become a wrong'un. You can easily just become a wrong'un, or someone that is just,
so you got to stay grounded,
selfish, solely on just making money, all of this stuff.
You got to stay grounded.
But when you've got like the foundation around you, and it builds from primary, secondary, A levels, uni, different foundations, work, like different foundations, that helps. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone changes, right? Everyone changes, and at the end of the day, look at that Central C situation. Everyone's shitting on him because he had a fucking ting and a nose ring, and bro, people change, bro.
Yeah, no, but that is a little bit funny.
Let us know your comments though, and let us know if,
because man used to wear suits, bro. Just wear a suit to your boy's wedding, fam. Just wear a suit. It don't need to be tailor-made. Just wear a suit, fam. Just wear a suit.
I hear it, fam. But my man even DM me. We'll talk about that off camera.
Serious.
Yeah. It's Central C was calm to wear a chaki when you know the context.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, calm. That was another episode of OTR. You're locked in. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Comments, please. We need engagement. See you next week.
Peace.